If you're serious about becoming much more profitable in your trading, TC2000 or TradingView might seem like the obvious choice here, but that's exactly where some traders go wrong. After thoroughly testing both platforms for months, I found one critical feature that can boost your win rate, and a common mistake too that can drain your account. So, which one actually gives you the edge in the TC2000 versus TradingView battle? Let's find out. Now, let's get straight to the heart of this TC2000 versus TradingView debate. These two tools might look similar on the surface, but they serve two very different kind of traders. TC2000 is laser focused on active traders and options traders in the US markets. It is a high performance, desktop based platform that thrives on speed, precision, and real time scanning. I'm talking about milliseconds fast chart updates and an insanely responsive interface. When you're day trading or you're managing options, that speed can be the difference between catching a move early or missing it entirely. It also runs a fully functional web-based version, so this gives you the power and reliability of the desktop application with the flexibility to access your workspace from any old computer. When I looked into what other experienced traders are saying about it, I found one user with nearly 20 years of trading experience, or that's what he says, who says that he tried many top software packages but ended up sticking with TC2000. He called it a very powerful tool in trained hands, especially the latest versions. So yeah, I can relate to that. Like, once you get used to how fast and clean the platform is, switching to anything slower kind of feels frustrating. TradingView is a completely different beast. It's the undisputed king of social charting. So its interface is also it's clean, visual, and it connects you with a massive global community. So that's how it separates itself. So you can draw on charts. You can use over 150,000 community built indicators, and you can share ideas with millions of people and basically interact with many other traders and investors. That's fantastic if you're analyzing everything from forex and crypto to international stocks and you want to learn from others and about the sentiment. But when it comes to the integrated high-speed scanning and direct brokerage integration that TC2000 offers for US markets, TradingView just isn't playing the same game. I saw this split in user feedback too. One trader praised TradingView for completely transforming his market analysis, praising its excellent real-time data, highly customizable charts, and smooth interface that makes it easy for him to follow price movements across multiple assets. So yeah, it seems perfect for his work analyzing Bitcoin and altcoin trends for social media. But he's coming from a multi-asset social perspective. If you're an active day trader or a swing trader, you're more focused on US stocks and options, and your profit depends on speed and precision, TC2000 is more built for you. Its integrated workflow from like scan to chart to order, all of that is built for speed and performance. TradingView fits better if you're a trader who enjoys those deep technical analyses across global markets, who loves to tinker with custom scripts, and who learns from a social community that you can learn from a lot of other people. It's great for exploring strategies, or if you want to maximize your flexibility and try different things. But now that we see what the core differences are, let's look at what you're actually paying for, what the tools are. So I tested every major tool, and what I found was a clear split between a specialized trading workstation and a versatile charting playground. So let's start with TC2000. If you're a trader who needs to find opportunities fast, this platform feels like it was built for you. The standout feature here is its scanning power, so it's incredibly fast and deep. You can use and conditions to combine multiple criteria like price, volume, and other fundamentals, and then you can find stocks that meet all of your rules at once. I don't think this is like your basic scanner. It's this professional grade tool that sifts through entire markets in real time, so it saves you a lot of time. And it's not just technical data either. TC2000 carries nearly 70 pieces of fundamental data for US stocks, and you have many other options, but it also lets you build scans that find companies with really strong earnings, low debt, or any other fundamental metric that you care about right alongside your technical triggers. For a quick professional gut check on the overall market, I use the Worden T2 Market Indicators basically every day. It goes beyond simple advanced decline lines. It shows you the percentage of stocks above their moving averages, new highs versus new lows, and more stuff like that. So in seconds, you get a clear institutional grade view of market health. This isn't something that you can easily find on TradingView, for example. One of my favorite unique tools is the True Return Scaling feature. This lets you see a stock's volatility directly compared to the S&P 500, so it can completely change how you view charts. Instead of just seeing if a stock is going up or down, you see if it's moving more or less than the overall market. It's a brilliant way to spot relative strength and weakness. For finding trading cycles, the detrended price oscillator is built right in. It helps identify peaks and troughs in price trends. It helps you estimate cycle lengths and potential buy-sell levels based on historical rhythms. But the feature that ties it all together is the integrated brokerage. So you can link your TC2000 brokerage account, which uses interactive brokers behind the scenes, and it executes trades directly from the charts. This seamless flow from scanning a setup to analyzing it to placing the trade is where TC2000 truly shines for an active trader. It's all in one place. It's built for speed. And the experience that people have talked about, their user feedback, really confirms this hands-on. One trader I came across manages over $43 million, wow, and uses TC2000 for his personal portfolio. He says he finds it very powerful, reliable, and adaptive, and uses it for research with momentum, Dow theory, and MACD. He appreciates it, and he says he considers it far superior to any free program, and then executes through his broker. So that is the real-world result that actually matters. Alright, now let's look at TradingView's features. The platform, I think, is a charting paradise, and its crown jewel is PineScript. So PineScript is a programming language that lets you build your own custom indicators and strategies. The community has published over 150,000 scripts. If you're a coder or a tinkerer who loves to build everything from scratch, this is an incredible playground and has a lot of customizability. But for the trader who just wants to trade and doesn't want to learn how to code and spend all their time learning how to change tiny details, it can feel like you need to have a full-time job just to learn how to do it, just to be a part-time programmer, just to figure out how to make what you want. I mean, you can use the community published scripts, but if you don't want to deal with scripts, it can feel like a lot. Their approach to backtesting is also very different. TradingView officially states they prefer manual backtesting. Their system allows you to replay the market candle by candle to see how your strategy would have performed. It is a valuable skill that teaches discipline, but it can be incredibly time-consuming. A feature I do love in TradingView is the ability to connect a broker really easily and quickly. You can link many different brokerage accounts and execute trades directly from the charts. So having analysis and execution in one place is super convenient, especially if you trade multiple asset classes. But of course, these platforms are not perfect, and to make the best choice in the TC2000 versus TradingView decision, you need to be aware of the downsides. Well, I've used both, and I've seen the feedback, so let's talk about the trade-offs. With TC2000, one of the few downsides is that the base plan doesn't include real-time data. You'll need to upgrade to access that, which raises the price a bit. Now, that caught me off guard at first. You get this incredible charting software, but you need to pay extra for live feeds. Still, once I upgraded, it was absolutely worth it. Think of it as paying for a premium fuel that makes your car run smoother, and that's the fuel that it really needs to make it work properly. So, without full-time data, you're only scratching the surface of what TC2000 can do, but if you want to pay for premium, you'll actually get more of the tools and what you actually need to use it to succeed. Now, with TradingView, the biggest issues I found were around stability, especially on mobile. So one user complained that the app sometimes glitches or logs him out or fails to load properly, and that happened a couple times with me. Nothing that I really noted, but yeah, honestly, it's annoying when you need to check something quickly and the app just logs you out. But in fairness, that happens on mobile apps sometimes, especially ones connected to the internet, and TradingView updates frequently, so these bugs often get patched as soon as they're found. It is the price you pay for convenience across multiple devices. And when it comes to the pricing for TC2000 versus TradingView, both are serious tools, but they fit different budgets. TC2000 is positioned as a premium tool for active traders. So when you factor in the software and the necessary data feed and all the detail in the tools, the cost is higher, but for the scanning power that you get, for the integrated brokerage, and for the focus and the details of the US markets, it can be justified for your trading if it depends on whether or not you think your strategy matches it and whether you'll get an edge through these particular tools. TradingView, on the other hand, offers a very generous free plan, and its premium tiers are more accessible for chartists and those who trade global markets. This makes TradingView great for building skill and learning from others and taking it slowly and learning how to trade and understanding the market over time. Make sure to check those links in the description for the latest pricing and any of the promo deals for both TC2000 and TradingView. I'll try to keep them both updated so that you don't miss out on any discounts or trial offers. So, after testing both of them, where does this TradingView versus TC2000 debate leave us? Well, if your goal is to find and execute high probability trades in the US markets faster with powerful scanning, and you're going to do it really detailed, and you're going to have an integrated workflow, and you're going to figure out everything about a stock, and you're going to compare it to others, then TC2000 is an unmatched choice. It has a lot of power under the hood. But if you primarily need world-class social charts for a wide range of global markets and enjoy building custom indicators sometimes, then TradingView is fantastic. But each of them is for a different type of person. So to get started with either platform and to check for any current offers, check the links in the description of this video to get started.